This is Hate Me, and I am not sponsored by Scuf Gaming, and I think this is the first review of the Scuf Loadout gaming backpack on the internet. Like actually. I'm literally subscribed to more content creators sponsored by Scuf on YouTube than I have cells in my brain, and no reviews of this product have been published yet. What the fuck? Well, anyway, first come first serve. The Loadout fits the Xbox One console, the power brick, and AC cable. Depending on how you're able to rearrange the Velcro spacers, you might manage to fit an Xbox One controller inside it. I could not do that, nor could I fit any physical game discs inside, and I would not do that anyway as most of my games are digitally owned, and because with all of the pressure built up by fitting this machine inside the Loadout, I wouldn't be surprised if I snapped the CD, or plural, into multiple pieces. Correct me if I'm wrong about that, I'm not willing to put that to the test. The solution to this issue is easy to fix, you don't need to be anywhere near my level on the spectrum to figure that out. See this carry handle on top of the Loadout? Just create a smaller carrying apparatus with carabiners which we can use to put everything else we want to take with us to the LAN party, and we are Gucci, as the mostly Gen X viewers of this video sometimes say to me. As for other consoles released after the Xbox One, all of them have a built-in power supply and a single 25-volt power cable as if it should have been standard all along, since the release of the 2001 Xbox. The only console that does not fit, out of what I own, is the Xbox Series X. I'm not sure if the PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 5 will fit inside the Loadout as those consoles are not a part of my collection, and buying the latter of the two consoles at this current time will not only be an ambitious waste of money. But something tells me there is something a tad bit better coming out later this year. Sorry to disappoint anybody who has bought Microsoft's Little Big Brick, I'm pretty sure if this product becomes as popular as the controllers that their company is famous for developing, it will not be difficult for them to release other versions of the Loadout that accommodate the other odd-shaped consoles that cannot quite fit inside. I totally understand Scuf's decision not to greenlight the idea as this is a relatively new product in the tech industry, and a first attempt from a company not known for making custom backpacks, but hear me out Scuf Gaming. Although I have no interest in accepting sponsorships because I want the general freedom to upload whatever I want, whenever I want, and face no repercussions if I say things that other people may find not safe for work. I will, however, offer my ability to design amazing products for the technology and computer science industries, like a potential Xbox Series X carrying apparatus. I wish to be a beneficial mind for Corsair's affiliated companies, Asus Republic of Gamers affiliated companies, and other prestigious manufacturers who I will not name in this video as of today but maybe in the future. That is an easy and inexpensive process to accomplish. Just codnap me if you have to, throw my ass in a room full of other people who have the same type of strange brain I have, as well as the rest of your design team or product engineers, with a table full of pencils, papers, measuring tools, and feed us coffee and donuts, oh. Remember to pet us and give us treats. I will never charge you a nickel, as we say in Canada, for any idea I can seed into your design team. I only believe in earning revenue for blue-collar work, but that is just how I do things, nobody has to take a page from my example. It's totally okay if you have your doubts about doing fun stuff like that, with yours truly. However, if the next 5 seconds of this video can possibly change your mind.
so good.
I'll leave a trail of breadcrumbs behind at my nearest memory express, so you can contact me. Anyway, to finish up my review of the Scuf Loadout. These are my recommendations for future consumers. First, don't use it in the rain. No, seriously, don't use it in the rain, but you can totally use it on a train, especially if it has an internet cafe with an AC power outlet, a display, an Ethernet port, and what I've coined as a loose HDMI cable. I think you're also Gucci. Well shit, I guess I'm saying it now. Second, only put the console, and essential components needed to power the console, connected to an external display, and possibly an Ethernet source. Controllers and games should be concealed in a separate apparatus that can attach to the top strap of the loadout, for your controller, batteries, or USB cable, and physical games you'll take with you, as well as any other accessories you need, such as headset, etc. Don't worry, I think Scuf is already designing an attachment. And third, have confidence that you can show up to a LAN party and not get picked on for looking like an adult schoolboy. Upon further inspection, any rebuke from other gamers at the LAN party will immediately metamorphosize into admiration. You may still be a virgin when you show up, but at the end of the day, you'll totally leave your virginity behind on the way out the door. As for what it looks like on a human, and goodness me, I thought one photo op was enough for a day. It does fit me, at least, like a glove. It fits, it fits, it fits, and although uncommon, it is not the only time you'll hear a dude say it, no cap. I'm 6'2.5" and size X, and my only complaint is it does not include a chest strap, but it may be sold separately or included in future orders. I'm well aware that despite the population of reviews of the Scuf Loadout on the internet only include the tumbleweed, and my own, when it gets published. I shall not feel defeated if a bigger YouTuber decides to come out of the forest and stomp all over this one with a properly edited video with more details that I could manage to include. At least I gave it my best, lit a fire under the internet's ass, and managed to get at least a portion of the clicks I will be expecting. A minor loss is a major win in my opinion. Even though Scuf may look at this review and try to offer me a sponsorship despite the fact that I am reluctant to even consider it, what they can do instead to express gratitude for the first and only review of the Scuf Loadout is have their CEO sit down with another particular CEO from another affiliated company, and discuss the potential idea of patching up a flesh wound that the Call of Duty player base, myself included, had received approximately a year ago, which we still have not recovered from. Are overdosing on copium over, and have withered over to this very day. Please include, in your conversation with Uncle Phil, the fact that 80% of the success stories in the gaming industry always started out as mods for other games or machines developed by renegades. SM² is coming back, baby. In my general opinion, the product is a slam dunk, and Scuf does not have to buy me out in order for me to explain that, and I cannot and will not be bought, but they certainly have won me over. It's worthy of my 5 stars, times 5 stars, at least on the condition that an additional smaller carrying case with carabiners, that can carry the rest of the accessories mentioned earlier, can be included in future orders or sold separately. These stars will remain in the beautiful midnight sky as long as Scuf doesn't have this video taken down for showcasing their product without their permission. I'm only expecting this video to get knocked up by descendants of Dr. Seuss and the shareholders of Disney+. I totally recommend you buy it, as well as any other console carry backpack Scuf may release after this one. Oh, and for my general viewer base that may inquire. Yes, I'm skinny for my size. Yes, I have a lot of Scuf controllers on my desk house Apex Pro Max sit and stand desk. Shout out to the goats of motorized desks. Don't ask me how I managed to bounce it over the 49th parallel. Yes, that gaming setup is ridiculous and I should totally go fuck myself. No, my addiction does not relate to Scuf controllers. My drug addiction to these fancy controllers relates to the Call of Duty branding, as it is the one game franchise I still play to this day since growing my first pubic hair, as if I did not have that in common with anyone. Since the year 2020, I have indulged in my addiction of Call of Duty co-branded products, and have since halted it for the sake of my sanity. It might resurge in the future, or it might not, and I might have interest in buying at least one more Scuf controller, but only one. How K Hawaii, a Barbie. As I get older, I will eventually retire my claw grip, only play zombies as it never was a competitive game mode to begin with, quitting multiplayer player versus player game modes forever, except Phantom Forces. Because Phantom Forces is better than sex. Literally, better than sex. Shameless ass plug. And only collecting these professional/custom controllers because of how good they look, and how honored I am to even hold them in my hands. Thanks for sitting through this product review, which I spent $0 on and 10% of my soul because exercising the weakest muscle in my body, which is my autistic brain, is a rarity on my YouTube channel as I do not wish to work this hard doing something I enjoy. I love you when you hate me. Holy shit, if I need to ask for any sponsorship, it has to be to Keeps. Look at that bald spot, fuck me. Hey Keeps, if you're watching this review, please contact